Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. On this video, I'll be walking you through latitude and longitude. Now, joint cases on small and great circle. That is what I will be working on. Don't forget that this is what we're talking about: longitude and latitude. Latitude, equator, and what? Also known as great circle. This is small circle, small circle, small circle, small circle. Take note of those things very well. And let me try to explain what is called radius. Now, this is what polar axis, and this is a big radius, Now, this radius here, same as the big radius on the sphere. The radius on the center, which is on the what is it called? Equator or great circle, is also the same as what? On the one on the sphere. Now, this is small radius. Small radius. That is what we are talking about. Now, on this video, we want to be working on the joint cases. My joint cases, for instance, something like this can come up. I'm just sketching. Just something like this can come up. Don't forget that we have, this is called center of the earth, and you can have something like this here, and this is a radius, and also something like this. Something like this can also be here, and this is it. Now, can you tell me, can you understand now? I think I'm talking about something like this. I'm talking about something like this. This can be a point. I can call it M, I can call it P. Now, this also, I can say that I can have something like this. Now, I have a point here, and I have another point here. Now, this can be a joint cases. That's what I mean by joint cases. You'll be having something like this. It depends on how the question comes. That's what we'll be working on. This is what? Small circle and what? Great circle. Small circle and what? Great circle. This is great circle. We call it a great circle, which is also known as equator. This is also known as equator. Now, that is what we are going to be working on as far as this video is concerned. Permit me, I have some questions there that will help us to illustrate that very well. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Now, let's work on this question, and let's see how we can do it. A, latitude 33 degree north, longitude 79 degree east. B, latitude 43 degree north and longitude 103 degree west. And C, latitude 57 degrees south and longitude 77 degree east. Are 3 points on the surface of the what? Of the earth. Find the distance from 1, A to B, along the latitude 43 degree north, which is this. B, A to C, along the great circle, joining the 2 points, taking pi equals to theta, 3.142, and R equals to this. That is what we are going to work on here. Now, okay, look at this one. Okay, now let's solve this question together. I have to put on my wristwatch. I think I'm having an appointment. Now, look at this question. I will draw like this. Very important. And don't forget, it's very important. North, south, west, east. Now, I just want us to understand something. This is very, very important. The first one is 43 degree north. 43. Now, I can call this place 43 degree north, and also longitude 79 degree east. 79. I can call this place 79 degree east, and also be 43 degree north and 10. It means 43 is already here, and 10 degree west, 103. Now here is 103 degree west. Now the next thing I want us to work on are three, okay, and C, latitude 57 degrees south, 57 degrees south, and longitude 77 okay, 77 degrees north. Oh, here is 77, sorry, 77. Now what should I do now? I think I've generated the point, which is this one will be A, and here will be, I think, let me just try to, could be A. This is already diameter of that line, and this should be B. Can you see what I'm saying? B, and this should be, this is the earth, and also I'm talking about this can be the distance here, and also this could be C. That is what I am trying to explain. Now the question I said A to B along the latitude of what? Along the latitude of this. A to B along the latitude of this. Now what I just need to do, distance A to B, which is small circle. Now, it's a small circle. I think this is where we are talking about. We're talking about right now. Now, it's a small circle, which I'll be having my theta all over 360, 2 pi r. And don't forget, my r is given as big R cos alpha. Now, which I will be having theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R cos this, which is, that is what I'm going to be having. Since I have that, I can now put those numbers, which is, what is my theta? My theta will be equals to, don't forget, we are talking about 10 and 10 something, and now it will be 79. It will be 79, which is, it will be 79. Hope I'm making now 103 plus 77, which I'll be having 180 degree. I'll be having 180 degree. Now, what will be my alpha? My alpha will be 43 degree. My alpha will be 43 degree. By so doing that, I can now continue by having 180 divided by 360 multiplied by 222 all over 7 multiplied by 6,400 multiplied by cos 43, which this year 1, year 2, and here will be cancelled, and I'll be having 22 multiplied by 6,400 multiplied by cos. This will be equals to cos 43 divided by 7. Divided by 7. Hope I'm not making a mistake. Now, by so doing this, I'll be having 14236.64 kilometers. That is what I'm going to have. Now, that is the distance on this particular. It means distance was distance AB. AB equals to that. Now the next one I'll be working on distance on this place. Distance on this place. Now distance on this place, it means distance of what? AC. Distance on AC is a great circle, and we all know that our great circle is theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R, because we're talking about big R here, and that is what we're talking about. And what will be the distance? This and this. It means I was talking about my theta will be equals to 43 plus what? 57, which I'll be having 90. To be 90 rather, 90 degrees. I think I might have the same number. Oh, it will be 100. Sorry, 100. Mistake. 100. Now I can answer that what? 100 all over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3.142 multiplied by 6,000. Now, which I will have this, and by so doing that, I will be having, by so doing that, if I multiply and please manage the noise pollution underground. Now, AC equals to 1171.56 kilometers. That is what we are to be working on. That is what we're going to be getting. Now, can you see it's very simple? The same way you handle the other one, but just take this and take this and you go. Now, let me rub this and show another example. Now, look at this question. How many things to write down? First of all, let me write it down. Now, let's work on this question. It's a very simple one. 2 points P and Q on latitude 40 degrees south and on longitude 15 degrees west and 45 degrees west, respectively. Now, look at the question. Find the distance between P and Q along their parallel of latitude correct to the nearest 1,000 kilometers. B, a third point R is on the same longitude as P, but due north of it. Due north of it rather. If the distance between Q and R is 6,400 kilometers, find the total time taken by a aircraft which flies at a constant speed of 850 kilometers per hour from P to Q, then to R. 2. What is the latitude of R to the nearest degree? Taking your pi as 22/3 and this all over 3. Now, let's try to work on this question. This is a very nice question that can be given to us at any point, at anywhere. Now, I just want us to first draw solution. That is very important. And also, very important, center. And since we are talking about that, I'm talking about something like this. Don't forget this, and that makes it else, and which is also known as our great circle. Now we have north pole, south pole, west, and east. Take note of that. Now, since I have that, I can now say that the question starts from what? Two towns on P and Q on latitude 40 degrees south are on the longitude of this. It means 40 degrees south No, it's too small, far away. 40 should be around there. I'm just sketching anyway. Now I'll call this place 40 degrees south. Now, okay, that is very correct. And 15 and 45. This should be 15 degree west and 45 degree west, also the same area. 45 degree west, the same location respectively. Okay, find the distance between P and Q. Now this should be Q and this should be P. Take note of that. This should be P and that should be Q. Don't forget, it will come like this and also come like this. That is what we are talking about. Okay, that is very correct. But can I find the distance? Find the distance between P and Q along their parallel latitude correcto. Now, can I quickly find the distance? I think by so doing that, I will get my distance by having my theta will be equals to 45 minus 15, which it will give me 30 degree. Now, 30 degree, by now, I will now go by having my theta PQ, which is that distance, will be equals to theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi small r, which is my r is cos alpha. Now, it means my alpha will be equals to 40 degree. So 40 degree. Now, and it means I'll be having 30 all over 360 multiplied by 22 all over 2 multiplied by all over 6,400 is stated from the question, multiplied by cos 40 degree. Now, by so doing this, I think I need calculator to generate this for me, which I think I've generated it here. Now, it will be equals to, with the help of my calculator, I'll be having 7.92 kilometers. Now, I can now approximate this to what? Nearest what kilometer? That will be 26 because of thousands. 260, which is nearest 100, because we're told to approximate to what? Nearest 100. Nearest 100. It means 2,600 kilometers. That is 6,200 kilometers. Now, that is settled. The next thing I want us to work on is the question demand for latitude of R can be gotten from theta in distance along longitude. QR equals to what? Theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R. Now, what I just need to understand here is that the question says that a third point R is on the same latitude or longitude as Q, but due north. It means it's moving on. Due north. This is due north. This is due north. It means due north. It means if I were you, I can decide to put it here. The same latitude as what? Q on it, that is due north. If the distance between P and Q, is what? 6,400 kilometers. It means I'm talking about something like this. That is what I'm talking about. Here should be the R. Can you see? and find the total time taken by a aircraft which flies at a constant speed of what? This is the speed. We have the speed. Speed is equals to, it means my speed equals to distance all over time, which is speed is, now it means my distance is what? 6,400. My speed is 850 kilometers per hour. Now, kilometer also. Now, I think my time, you are now asked to, okay, from P to this, okay. We are asked to find the time. It means my time, my T will be equals to SD. My S T equals to D. It means my T equals to D all over X. Now, it means, what is my D? My D is 6,000 divided by 850, which this will cancel this. I think I can now cancel. I know 5 will divide both of them, which I'll be having now. Okay. Okay, yes. I've gotten part of the distance. I've gotten part of the distance, which is this. It means I'll be having the distance of the real distance now. It will be plus 2,564.92. Please take note of that. All over what? Yes, that's what we're going to be getting. Now, it means once I have that, it means my time will be equals to, by adding those things together, it will be 9,267.92 divided by what? 850, and will be equals to what? If I press my calculator, I'll be having, okay, it will be 10.9 kilometer. Hours. 10.9 hours. Now, the next thing I need to work on now, I need to work on the B. What is the latitude of R on the nearest degree? Latitude on R. Now, it means this is BI. Now, BII. Now, we are looking for the latitude of this. It means my latitude will be equals to latitude of R can be gotten from theta in distance along longitude QR, which is equals to theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R. Now, what is the distance? My distance is 7,000. I think the distance, okay, what is the distance of this? Okay, now, by solving that, I'll be having, oh, sorry, there are noise pollution. Okay, I think this is, sorry, I thought the question is, from the past question, they said it's 700, sorry, not 400. I wrote what is on my mind then. Now, if that is the case, it means the distance is this. Now, 6,700 equals to theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi R. What's going to be my R multiplied by 6, that is the R. I think I can now make my theta the subject, which my theta will be equals to, I'm making theta the subject, it will be, we all know that this is 27 over 7 multiplied by 27 all over 7. It means I'll be having 6400 multiplied by 360 multiplied by 7 divided by 2 multiplied by 22 multiplied by 6,400, which I can now move on by having, by so pressing calculator, we'll be having 59.9 96 degree, that is mine. Now, how do I get what I need? It means the latitude of R now. Permit me to rub the question, part of the question. Permit me, I'm now on this part. Now, what I just need to do now, that cannot be my answer because I know that since we are talking about the latitude of R will be equals to 59.96 minus 40 to be minus, because they are of the same, part, the same this thing. It means I'll be having it will be equals to 20 degree, approximately equals to, it will be 19 degree, 19 point what? 96. Now, it means approximately equals to 20 degree of north. That is my answer. 20 degree of south, rather. Can't be north. 20 degree of north. Yes, 20 degree of north. Now, I think I'll be stopping here because of our time. Once again, thanks for watching.